Episode 8, Columns. The episodes of building construction supervision are meant to teach anyone. Prior knowledge of building construction is not necessary. Columns are vertical members whose main function is to support floors and beams in a building. We will look at concrete columns and issues related to them during construction. I'm your tutor, Engineer Wilson Chirwa. Column dimensions. Columns are quite similar to walls. For a concrete column to qualify as a column, its depth should not be more than 4 times its width. Thus, if the column depth is h and its width b, then h should not exceed 4b. If it exceeds 4b, it becomes a wall. Some building codes demand that the smallest dimension of a column should not be less than 230 millimeters. In that case, maximum column size would be 920 millimeters. Column shapes and formwork. General column shapes are square, rectangle, circle, or any other polygon. They can also be a combination of a curved side with a straight line. For a concrete column, the required shape is derived from the formwork or mold used. Steel, timber, or brick wall molds are used. For steel or timber molds, ensure that they are watertight to prevent loss of water. For brick wall, ensure the walls can withstand the hydrostatic pressure of the wet concrete. Reinforcement. Concrete columns are reinforced with high-strength steel bars of strength 450 newtons per millimeter squared. 4 bars is the minimum number in a rectangular column. In a circular column, the minimum number of bars is 6. The minimum size for bars is 12 mm diameter. Links. The main bars are tied together with links spaced at no more than 12 times the diameter of the main bars. Links may be of mild steel with a tensile strength of 250 newtons per millimeter squared. Minimum diameter of links is normally 8 mm diameter or a quarter of diameter of main bar, whichever is higher. The minimum diameter of link can be 6 mm if the area is not prone to earthquakes. Starter bars. These are bars for the columns that are cast together with foundation bases. Subsequent bars are lapped to starter bars at ground floor. A lap length is 45 times the diameter of lesser bar. Kicker is cast for a column after footing of floor slab concrete has hardened. A kicker is a small plinth cast normally after 24 hours. A kicker is of height 75 or 100 millimeters. A kicker assists in locating accurately the column formwork. Attending to faults. The formwork or shuttering for concrete columns may be removed as soon as the concrete has sufficiently hardened, normally after 24 hours. Once the formwork or mold is removed, there may be faults to attend to affecting the finish of concrete. Fins and surface air holes. Fins form when grout fills in the joints of the formwork, while air holes form on concrete surface due to trapped air bubbles. If the concrete is about a day old, carborundum stone can be rubbed on the surface to remove the defects. For concrete of 7 days old and above, a trowel can be used to strike the fins off. Large air holes should be patched with mortar. Bulging faces. These are caused by formwork movement or deflection when the concrete is being cast. The bulge should be chiseled off. Clean the area with water and apply grout. Then apply mortar to give a smooth surface. Honeycombing, a scenario of gaps in the continuity of concrete surface and may include recesses or exposure of concrete aggregate. It is caused by excessive loss of grout through gaps in the formwork, poor compaction, or too stiff concrete. For any area that is not excessively honeycombed, the defective concrete should be chiseled out. Clean the area to remove any dust, apply grout into the surface of the cut, and immediately ram cement mortar into it as a patch. Finish with a wood float. The area should be cured by covering with a wet sack and waiting for some days. Where the honeycombing is excessive, the engineer may demand removal of all the concrete of affected member. Curing concrete. Curing concrete is the process of protecting the concrete from moisture loss and maintaining its temperature at a suitable level for hydration, i.e. chemical reactions. In the process, the concrete is prevented from premature drying out as a result of wind or high temperatures. After removing the formwork, the columns are covered with Hessian sacks and sprayed periodically with water to keep the concrete moist in warm or hot weather for 7 days. Further information can be accessed in a book I have published available on Amazon entitled Building Construction Supervision.